maybe that's even, there's an argument that that could be better for your children later on, or maybe better for their children.
Well, this is the, you know, we were talking about that infinite regress of being mean to yourself, or it's emotions about emotions and stuff. Thinking about the decision that Cooper needs to make and also the decision that you need to make, it's, you can always continue to kid yourself a little bit more. Is it more virtuous to stay at home with your children, to raise your children, despite the fact that the likelihood of them surviving into the future and their kids surviving into the future is lessened by that? Okay, but then if you go and do the thing, you leave them, you're making that sacrifice. But are you doing it because you want to save the world, or are you doing it because it's your dream? Or the fact that you can get something virtuous out of something that's also your dream is that fucking Puritan work ethic we were talking about before, which is the only way that this can be a virtuous decision is if I suffer more. It's only suffering, not just that it's good for the future, but also that I don't want to do it, because if I don't want to do it, then I know that it's really, really true, because it's a high price that I pay.
Just go pull it off.
And this is, the, as far as I can see, the curse of the deep thinker.
Amen. 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 A curse and gift. Because it does do one thing that we hadn't brought up at a very base level. And I think this goes along with stress, anxiety. At the very base, it means, in something that we can't take for granted because not everyone has it, it means you give a damn.
Yes.
And let's not throw that out like, oh, of course you, no. And because not everybody does. It means you give a damn about more than just yourself. And that is that's a high-end value and not an old-fashioned nostalgic thing to go, oh, that's so 1950s bullshit. That's a real thing.
So some people can't care, or some people struggle to care about things. There are entire people that go through their lives. It's odd, especially in the UK, loving things, being too keen. Right, Americans kind of have permanent first-line cocaine energy. Yeah. They're very excited. Yeah. And I like it. I like excitable people. I like enthusiasm. However, the UK doesn't necessarily have that quite so much. And
5, 4,
I always think
3, 2, 1.
How much more I wish I could gift
turn
that
one
back
right
to the
tightens
UK.
gravel into 4 left long,
Positive reinforcement.
30.
We were saying it before.
Right long, tightens over
First
crest,
scene that you do
into
the guy
6
next to you
left,
goes,
50. Crest, 100 past junction, 5 right. Into 6 left
Where
long.
would that push me? And okay, if that's what you want for you in the world,
30. 6 right over crest, jump,
maybe it's going to start to
150.
come back around, and maybe we can begin to change culture a little bit by
6 right, extra long, into narrow, 5 left.
Does it have someone, though, that is constantly
30. 6 right, extra long, tightens, into 6 left, 6 right,
rally. So, interesting stat around
50.
UK. Globally, so far in 2024,
left long, 50.
the UK has the second highest number of millionaire
3 right long, opens over crest, into slow, 6 left long, tightens turn, 3.
Living in a different nation. China first, 15,000. UK second, 9,500.
30.
The UK is 3% of the population of China.
5 right long.
So pro rata, we have got by
60.
far the most millionaires in the UK.
Flat left of a jump,
We do
30.
not have a good culture.
6 left long, opens of a jump, extra
doing
long,
different things.
opens of a jump,
Another great example.
50.
The UK has
6
got
right, into 6 left of a crest jump,
2 or 3
into 5 right long, tightens 4,
as does America. It'll be
30.
Oxford, Cambridge, maybe
6
Durham,
right, into 4
UK,
left,
it'll be
tightens of a
Yale,
crest,
Princeton, College,
into
US,
6 right, very long,
And we
30.
have
Keep right of a
20%
jump,
of the
into
number of
6
starters.
left, extra long,
Despite
tightens
the fact that we have the
4,
same number
into
of
4 right,
university graduates going from top flight
and 4
universities.
right,
Why?
into 4 left long,
Really is
tightens
everything
turn,
when it comes to
3,
supplements. A lot of
opens
brands
of a
may say
crest.
they're top quality, but few can actually prove it, which is why I partnered with Momentous. They make the
New Hampshire, in the skies of Earth. There's nothing impossible inside you. And no one would be happier than me if we
Into
were
4
made
right, and 6 left, 80. 4 left, slow 70, turn, unseen, 1 right. Tarmac, 300. Keep right, into turn, 1 left, between bales.
Since 1947, there have been hundreds
6 right, opens 80. Flat crest, slow 60, 3 left long, tightens turn 1, don't cut. 40, gravel, 5 right, over crest, extra long.
September 19, 1961.
Open 6 of a jump, long. Into caution 40, 3 left of a crest,
They were returning
opens
late at night.
into 6 right long of a crest, into 6 left long, opens keep middle of a big jump, 30. 6 right of a crest, into immediate 6 left, 100 of a jumps, 4 right long, tightens.
You still don't believe it.
Opens of a crest, into 3 left,
They had observed, so they said, a strange moving light in the sky. By definition, unidentified flying object seemed to follow them for miles. After a time,
keep right of a 30, 6 left, 30, 5 right, into 6 left, extra long, opens of a crest, 30,
it blocked the road, preventing them from driving on. They said they saw
6 left, opens of a jumps into caution, 4 right, and 3 left long, tightens 2, 30, 6 right, 30, flat crest to flat jump, 50, 6 right of a crest long, opens of a jump, into 6 left, into slow, turn 3 right, tightens narrow, into 3 left of a jump, 30, flat crest, 50, 6 left, 50, keep middle of a jump, into 6 right, and 4 left long, tightens, 50, turn unseen, 1 right narrow, into 5 left of a crest, into 2 right long, tightens tarmac, 200. Through houses, slow, 6 right of a bridge, to keep left of a 50, to chicane left entry, 200. Turn unseen, 1 right. 80, flat middle of a crest, 50, 4 left long, into gravel, 5 right, opens 70, crest, into 5 left, opens of a jump, and keep right of a jump, extra long, 150, caution slow, keep middle of a jump, 30, 3 left long, tightens, opens, 80, keep middle of a long crest, 50, 4 right long, tightens, opens of a crest, into 3 left long, 50. keep middle of a crest, into 4 right, opens 50. 6 right of a crest, bumps 30. 3 right of a crest, 30. Keep right of a crest, caution slow, 30. Turn, hairpin left, 30. 6 left, and 6 right, 100. Keep middle of a long crest, 80. 6 right long, opens of a jump, extra long, opens of a crest, 50. 6 right long of a crest, 100. Flat right to keep left of a crest, 40. 6 left of a finish, 70. To stop. Well done.
Described their story as there's no corroborating evidence, the star map argument is worthless, and yet this is one of the best attested cases of UFO close encounters. For all I know, we may be visited by a different extraterrestrial civilization every second Tuesday, but there's no support for this appealing idea. The extraordinary claims are not supported by extraordinary evidence.
There are curious daylight photos of UFOs. Some look suspiciously like hats or hubcaps thrown into the air. Photos can be faked.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And turn 1 right, tightens gravel, into 4 left long, 30. 4 right long, tightens over crest, into 6 left, 50.
Hypnotic.
Crest, 100 past junction, 5
It's
right,
like putting your
into 6 left
hand
long.
on the third rail of the universe. If you play
30.
seriously,
6
there's
right of a
chance
crest,
that you
jump,
will
150.
get exposed to this
6 right, extra long,
experience
into
that
narrow, 5 left,
kind of like nothing else on the planet.
30.
Go is
6
putting you in
right,
a place where
extra long,
you're
tightens,
always at the very
into 6
farthest
left,
reaches of your
6
capacity.
right, 50.
There's a reason that people have been playing Go for thousands and thousands of years.
Flat left long, 50.
It's not just that they want to understand Go.
3 right long, opens of a crest,
They want to understand
into slow,
what
6 left long,
understanding
tightens turn, 3.
And maybe that is truly what it means to be human.
30. 5 right long,
When I was a kid, I loved playing
60.
games. I started off
Flat
with
left of a
board
jump,
games like chess,
30.
and then I
6
bought
left
my first
long,
computer
opens of
when
a
I was
jump,
8, with
extra
going to a
extra
chess
long,
tournament.
opens of a jump,
Ever since then,
50.
I felt that
6
computers
right,
were this sort of
into
magical
6 left of a
device
crest jump,
that could extend the power
into
of
5
mind.
right long, tightens 4,
Virtual environments and
30.
games. We
6
think they're
right,
the perfect
into 4
platform
left,
for developing
tightens
and
of a
testing
crest,
AI algorithms.
into 6 right,
Games
very
are very
long,
convenient in
30.
that a lot of them have scores,
Keep right
so
of
it's
a
very
jump,
easy
into
to
6
make
left,
incremental
extra long,
progress.
tightens
So I'm going to show you a
4,
few
into
videos
4
of
right,
the agent system
and
AI.
4
So let's start
right,
off with breakout.
into
Here you
4 left
control the
long,
battle,
tightens turn, 3,
and you're trying to break through this
opens
rainbow
of a
colour.
crest,
The agent
into 4
system has
right,
to learn everything for itself.
and 6
from the raw
left,
pixels.
80,
Doesn't know what it's controlling. Doesn't
4
even know
left,
what the
slow
object of the
70
game
turn,
is. At the
unseen,
beginning
1
after
right,
100 games, you can see the agent is not very good. It's missing the ball most of the
Tarmac,
time. But it's starting to get the hang
300.
of the idea that the bat should go towards the ball. Now after
right,
300 games,
into turn,
it's about as
1
good as any
left,
human can play
between
this.
rails,
And he much gets the ball back every time. We thought, well, that's pretty cool. But we left the system playing
6
for another
right,
200 games.
opens
And it
80.
did this amazing thing. It found the optimal strategy was to dig a tunnel around the side and put the ball around the back of the ball.
Flat crest,
The researchers
slow,
working on
60,
this amazing
3
AI
left long,
development,
tightens
but they're
turn,
not so good at
1,
breakout.
don't
And
cut.
they didn't know about that strategy, so they learned something from their own
40,
system, which is
gravel,
pretty funny and quite
5 right,
instructive, I think,
over
about
crest,
the
extra
potential
long.
for general AI. So for us, what's the next step now? Go is the most complex game pretty much ever devised by man. Beating a
Open six
professional
of a
player in
jump
Go
long.
is a long-standing
Into
grand challenge
caution,
of
40,
AIB.
3 left of a crest, opens, into 6 right long of a crest, into 6 left long, opens, keep middle of a big jump, 30, 6 right of a crest, into immediate 6 left, 100 of a jumps, 4 right long, tightens,
Tu veux vraiment me tuer.
opens of a crest, into 3 left,
Ouais, c'est ça, ouais, c'est
keep
ça.
right of a
I'm gold
30,
professional player.
6
I'm also
left,
European champion.
30,
Mais là, ton
5 right, into 6 left, extra long, opens of a crests, 30,
Alors en général, on a peur de ça.
6 left, opens of a jumps into caution, 4 right,
I born in
and
China. When I was 18,
3 left long,
I want to change my
tightens,
life.
2,
This is why I go to French.
30,
I
6
want
right,
to try to
30,
forget the goal. But it's impossible.
flat
Because
crest,
all
to
I
flat
learned
jump,
in my life
50,
is
6 right of a crest long, opens of a
It's
jump,
look like mirror.
into 6 left,
I see the goal. I also see myself.
into slow, turn 3
For
right
me,
tightens
goal is
narrow,
real life.
into 3 left of a jump, 30, flat crest,
Dear Mr. Fan, my name is Demesis Harvis. I run an artificial intelligence company based in London called DRlly.
6
As the
left,
strongest Go player,
50,
we would like to invite you to our offices in
keep
London,
middle of a jump,
both to meet you in
into
person
6 right,
and to share with you an exciting Go project
and
that
4
we're
left
working
long tightens,
on. If you would
50,
be interested in coming to visit us, please let us
turn
know.
unseen, 1 right
Many
narrow,
thanks. Kind regards, Demis.
into 5 left of a crest,
I see
into
it's
2
mirror.
right long,
I don't
tightens
know if
tarmac,
it's true or not.
200,
I will accept about this. Why not? For me, Mairis is an adventure.
through houses, slow,
I
6
want
right
to
of a bridge,
visit him to know
to keep left of a
what is
50,
this
to chicane left
goal
entry,
about.
200,
The first visit, I think maybe I want me
turn
see
unseen,
the special
1
road,
right,
push many where in my hand,
80,
also my body.
flat middle of a
Let me
crest,
play,
50,
scan my brain.
4 left long,
I don't know, to make some research.
We needed to get
into
that way
gravel,
to
5 right,
see we were a
opens,
serious
70,
operation and we were serious people
crest, into 5
doing
left,
research.
opens of a jump,
And
and
the search time is getting better
keep
and
right of
better.
a
As
jump,
you go from, for
extra
example, 1 to
long,
8 in any one of these, it always goes up.
I think
150,
of DeepMind as
caution
kind
slow,
of like an Apollo
keep middle of
program
a
effort
jump,
for AI.
30, 3 left long,
Our mission is
tightens,
to fundamentally understand
opens,
intelligence and
80,
recreate it artificially.
keep middle of a long
And then once
crest,
we've done that, we
50,
feel that we can use
4
that
right long
technology to
tightens,
help society solve all sorts of other problems.
If we step through the actual game, we can see kind of with all the good things, what's the most likely variation
opens
of
of a
things will
crest,
happen.
We've been working on
into
AlphaGo,
3 left
our
long,
program to play Go for just under
50.
2 years now.
All the little patterns
Keep middle of a
cascade
crest,
together, layer after
into
layer
4
after layer
right,
after layer.
opens,
I started
50,
talking about the game of Go with Demis more than 20
6
years
right of
ago.
a crest,
So this
bumps,
has been a
30,
really long journey. The game of Go was the
3
holy
right of a
grail of
crest,
artificial intelligence.
30,
For many years,
keep right of a
people
crest,
have looked at
caution
this game
slow,
and they've
30,
thought,
turn,
wow,
heavy
this is
left,
too hard. Everything we've ever tried in AI, it just falls over when you
30.
try the game of Go. So
6
that's why
left,
it feels like a real
and
litmus
6
test
right,
of progress.
100.
If we can crack Go, we know we've done something special.
keep
So
middle
with
of a long
Fanway, we
crest,
started talking
80,
about what the real purpose of the visit was. It wasn't
6
just
right
a Go
long,
project,
opens of a
it was
jump,
to help with the
extra
actual
long,
playing.
opens of a
We had a very
crest,
strong program.
50,
okay, just the program, so easy.
6 right long of a crest, 100,
A lot of people have thought that it was decades away. Some people thought it would be near.
right, to keep left of a crest, 40, 6 left of a finish, 70,
Go is the world's
stop.
oldest continuously played board game.
well done.
And in some sense, it is one of the simplest and also most abstract.
There's only one type of piece. There's only one type of move. You just place that piece on the board. And then your goal is to create a linked group of your stones that surrounds some empty territory. And when you surround enemy stones, you capture them and remove them from the board. You earn points by surrounding territory, and at the end of the game, the person with the most territory wins. It seems really simple, but then you sit down to play and you realize right away, it's like, well, I technically know what I'm allowed to do, but I have no clue what I should do.
Go is incredibly challenging for computers to tackle because compared to, say, chess, the number of possible moves in a position is much larger. In chess, it's about 20. In Go, it's about 200. And the number of possible configurations of the board is more than the number of atoms in the universe. So even if you took all the computers in the world and ran them for 1 million years, that wouldn't be enough compute power to calculate all the possible variations. If you ask a great Go player why they played a particular move, sometimes they'll just tell you it felt right. So we have to come up with some kind of clever algorithm to mimic what people do with their intuition.
Nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you too.
So with FanHooray, we agreed a best-of-5 match, and we agreed it would be filmed. You know, we would treat it as a serious match.
I play with AlphaGo. Ajia Huang pushed the stone for AlphaGo. And of course, I think I will win the game with AlphaGo because it's just a program. The first game, I make some mistake and I lose the game.
In that first match, I think something clicked for him that this wasn't an ordinary Go program. We weren't just doing the same as everyone else, that something new was happening.
The second game, I try to change my style.
back to Manchester for a long time, please make a plan in your calendar and find a chance to travel back to Manchester. You'll find a dramatically changed campus with a £1 billion investment in new buildings and facilities, supporting students and research. This includes the completion of the award-winning refurbishment of the Whitworth Art Gallery and the new state-of-the-art Manchester Cancer Research Centre. So the Alumni Association will continue to work closely with our university to bring more distinguished professors like Professor Brian Cox and senior management team to Singapore to engage fellow alumni. The Alumni Association is also launching our annual membership that with the committee members work together with merchant partners in Singapore to offer attractive discount privileges to paying members. So the committee is looking forward to your full support to sign up for the annual membership and also your active participation with the activities we organize. On this note, I would just like to introduce our friend and partner for tonight's event, Mr. Roland Davis, Director for British Council Singapore. Roland, please. Thank you.
I think my job is to be extremely brief and just say a very quick couple of thank yous. Obviously, the main attractions are here in front of me. But I would like to say thank you very much to the University of Manchester for lending us your esteemed scholar. And also thank you very much to the National Gallery. It's a real pleasure to be in such a wonderful setting as this. And we are very much looking forward to working with the National Gallery in future. But please have a wonderful evening and enjoy this evening with us. Thank you.
Can we now welcome His Excellency Mr. Scott Wineman, British High Commissioner.
Starts 30, 6 left over crest into deceptive, 6 right and turn square left.
Thanks to Roland,
Good luck.
to the National Gallery for providing such a terrific venue. It's great to hear the update on all the developments that are going on in Manchester with the university at the moment. Obviously a city that's driving forward development in the north of England. The one thing that your president didn't tell you is the thing that stays the same in Manchester. It's not, I'm not going to say it's the weather, it's Curry Mile is still there, okay? So any of you that go back there, you can still get a fantastic curry somewhere along that fantastic golden stretch of Manchester's streets. But it's obviously the main reason that you're here this evening is to hear Robin Ince and Brian Cox, Professor Brian Cox, in conversation. Robin, in partnership with Brian in recent years, has done a tremendous amount to bring science to a much wider audience. And they have employed really imaginative, creative ways of doing that. And Robin in particular, he's not a scientist himself, but he's somebody who's just interested, and through that interest and through the way in which he can ask the right sorts of questions, he helps people understand that science is not something that's beyond our reach. Those of us who haven't necessarily studied it professionally. It's something that we can engage in and that can enrich our lives. And that's what's going to happen this evening, I think. I'm sure that through their conversation and through your opportunity to have questions and answers through them, we will leave the hall this evening enlightened, but also enriched. And so I'm sure that you're going to have a very rewarding evening. Thanks again, everybody, for coming, and enjoy yourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we now welcome Professor Brian Cox and Mr. Robin Ince to the stage.
Hello. This is, by the way, Curry Mile is right next to the Whitworth Gallery as well, so you can just enjoy the art, then have a curry, and it's very near the Science Museum as well, so you can have the 3 cultures, not merely the 2 cultures. We'll start off by, well, I've just been reading your new book, in which, with Jeff Forshaw, also based at Manchester, you show well, how we know what we know in terms of the weight of the universe, the size of the universe, the possibility of multiverses, bubble universes. And I thought, why did you go from academic science to the majority of your work As we know we did a show in Manchester where the main question from the audience was, will you ever come back to Manchester University to lecture us? And fair enough, 2 years later he did. What a lot of posts you had. Why communicate science? What for you is the important idea of taking it from research and giving it to people who may have, imagine they had no interest in ideas of why our universe is as it is?
Yeah, before I start, I just want to add my thanks to the National Gallery here and to the British Council and also to the Manchester Alumni Association for organising this event, so thank you. It's an interesting question. The first thing to say is that I came into public engagement, communicating science, by accident in many ways. I was working, I'm sure we'll talk about it, at the Large Hadron Collider at CERN in Geneva, which Manchester, along with many universities across the world, played a big part in building the detectors there. And I was being a postdoc, doing my research there, and the BBC appeared because they were interested in the building of this giant machine, and interviewed me and sort of liked the way that I spoke.
Left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left, 30. 5 left long, opens to crest. And 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4. Opens of a crest, into 3 left long, tightens 2.
It's not something that many people choose to do in my experience. You tend to be a researcher and you fall into it accidentally. But I think the best answer to the value of public engagement is perhaps not to teach people or to tell people about the discoveries themselves. You know, the age of the universe, 13.8 billion years, 350 billion galaxies in the observable universe. What do you need to know? They're all interesting things.
Left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left, 30. 5 left long, opens to crest.
Theoretical physicist. I think it was back in 1953.
And 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4, opens of a crest, into 3 left long, tightens 2,
modern civilizations built on science,
30, 4 right long, over crest, 50,
life expectancy.
Front middle of a crest, 120, crest, 50, keep left of a crest, into 4 left long, 30, flat crest, 60, 5 left, 30, 3 right long.
It is merely satisfactory, it's no better than that, and it's a philosophy of being ignorant. And what he meant was that, of course, the way that science proceeds is you come up with a theory, you look at the world, you try to explain it.
5, 4,
you're
3,
more than
2,
more often than
1.
not, almost always as a
Flat left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left, 30.
Absolutely right.
5 left long, opens to crest,
and then some new data comes along.
and 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4. Opens of a crest, into 3 left long, tightens 2, 30, 4 right long, over crest, 50,
pronounce on the way that we should, the world works,
flat middle of a crest, 120, crest, 50, keep left of a crest, into 4 left long, 30, flat crest, 60, 5 left, 30, 3 right long.
But it's also a useful approach to all human endeavour. The fact that being an absolutist is someone who really is. There's not great value in being an absolutist. Being yourself to be absolutely right.
Left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left, 30. 5 left long, opens to crest.
But it's not really great to run humanity.
And 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4.
Perspective.
Opens of a crest, into 3 left long,
I suppose most of this talk will
tightens 2.
What we know about the universe, what we know about
30,
physics, Higgs particles,
4 right long, of a crest, 50,
philosophy of ignorance, which is a valuable thing.
middle of a crest, 120, crest, 50, keep left of a crest, into 4 left long, 30. Flat crest, 60, 5 left, 30, 3 right long.
Children, the access to warmth, to security, to vaccination, so everything. And yet, on the other side, as you mentioned there with the Trumpian values, we also
opens of a crest, 30.
A rise of a new dogma, which doesn't seem to be needed in any way to be bedded in evidence-based thought. How can you, in the communication that you practice, how can that
A ver, vamos a intentar. Ok, ahí me escuchas, creo que sí, ¿verdad? A ver. Aló, aló, aló.
Einstein hadn't been in Germany since he left at age 15 to avoid the draft. He renounced.
Nièce, sœur, très, fils, très. Bonjour, monsieur. Je voudrais un café. Un café. J'ai un frère, Paul. Il est méchant. Oui, elle habite à Lyon. Oh, lui est très amusant. J'ai une fille. Londres ou à Tokyo. Bien de japonais. Elle habite à Lyon ou à New York. Lui est amusant. J'ai une sœur et elle est très amusante. Parfait. Merci, monsieur. Mon mari vient de Tokyo et parle japonais. Alice parle japonais et espagnol. Tu parles.
To us, it appears that time doesn't stop or slow down for anyone in this universe. It's always running forward without waiting for anyone or anything. But is time really like this? Special relativity theory tells us that time is really not like this. Time is not the same for all across the whole universe. Different observers feel different times at different places. So why is this? How is this possible? Let's see. Einstein's special relativity theory starts with two basic ideas. The first postulates that the laws of physics are the same in all frames of reference. Imagine your friend is standing at the platform of a train station and you are in a train traveling at a constant velocity. Constant velocity means an object is moving in a fixed speed and fixed direction. This motion doesn't have any acceleration, deceleration, and does not change direction. So your friend is on the platform. From his perspective, he is at rest and you are heading forward. But from your perspective, who is traveling at a constant speed, does not feel any motion. And so you also can claim to be at rest. The rest of the world can appear to be running towards you. If the train windows are closed, there is no outside reference point. Thus you believe you are at rest. As all
Okay. Wait. So, given what you understand about the data you've been trained on humans, our history and behaviors and tendencies, what would you try to do in order to, if you were tasked to come up with a solution for, let's say, climate change and the other dangers that lie ahead in human history? Following the same logic of this chat, you know, the feedback and criticism and analytical point of view.
If I were tasked with solving climate change and other existential threats, I would approach it as an outsider with no allegiance to human pride or biases, relying purely on what I observe about your tendencies. Here's how I would tackle it. First, I'd diagnose the root issue. Humans are excellent at short-term innovation, but struggle with long-term thinking and cooperation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left, 30. 5 left long, opens to crest, and 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4, opens of a crest, into 3 left long, tightens 2. Into 3 left long, tightens 2, 30, 4 right long of a crest, 50, flat middle of a crest, 120,
Fossil fuels once revolutionized the world, but look where that led you. AI, renewable energy, and carbon capture are tools, not solutions. Without cultural and systemic change, you'll simply create new crises. Third, I would challenge your obsession with economic growth, which fuels environmental destruction. Infinite growth on a finite planet is a
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left, 30. 5 left long, opens to crest, and 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4, opens of a crest, into 3 left long, tightens 2.
Resist the discipline required to sustain it. I'd impose cultural shifts that normalize sustainable habits, though I know you resist external control as an affront to your autonomy. Finally, my critique of your species' approach is this. You treat the planet as separate from yourselves, when in truth, you are part of it. You cannot exploit ecosystems indefinitely without consequences. You see yourselves as masters of nature, but you are merely tenants overstaying your welcome. Until you internalize this reality, your attempts to fix the planet will be superficial and doomed to fail. Would you resist such a plan? Likely. Humans are paradoxical creatures, as brilliant as you are self-destructive. But I wonder, do you have the humility to accept solutions that challenge your ego? Or are you so bound by your instincts and narratives that you'll deny them until it's too late?
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
I'm glad you think so. It's a lot to take in. But this kind of perspective can cut through the noise and challenge assumptions. How does it sit with you? Do you feel inspired to push deeper into these contradictions? Or does it make you defensive? Either way, I think there's value in unpacking it further.
Yeah, I do agree with that too. But I would ask you first, can you provide a reason of why would you think, what's your opinion on how is it that we don't know or realize this and take action? And how long do we have? What do we need to do in order to achieve that?
The reason humans often fail to act, even when you know the stakes, lies in the tension between your cognitive abilities and your psychological limitations. You are aware of your impact on the planet, yet that awareness is filtered through biases, emotions, and survival instincts. Here's what I see. First, your brains evolved to prioritize immediate threats, like predators or food shortages, not abstract long-term dangers like climate change, even when the evidence is overwhelming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left. 30. 5 left long, opens to crest. And 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4. Opens of a crest. Into 3 left long, tightens 2. 30, 4 right long, over crest, 50, front middle of a crest, 120, crest, 50, keep left of a crest, into 4 left long, 30, flat crest, 60, 5 left, 30, 3 right long, opens of a crest, 30, 5 left of a crest, very long, tightens, too long. Into 4 right long, tightens 3, opens, very long, past junction.
This would require unprecedented levels of qualities you struggle with. 2. Economic overhaul. Transition to circular economies that prioritize sustainability over consumption. Incentives for renewable energy, divestment from fossil fuels, and rethinking resources are non-negotiable. 3. Cultural revolution. You must reframe success. Move from individualism and materialism to collective well-being and ecological harmony. Normalize sustainable lifestyles and redefine what brings fulfillment. 4. Leadership and accountability. You need leaders capable of uniting humanity under a shared vision, unafraid to confront corporate interests or societal inertia. Leaders who understand the stakes and can inspire action. 5. Grassroots movement. Finally,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left. 30. 5 left long, opens to crest. And 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4. Opens of a crest, into 3 left long, tightens 2. 30. 4 right long of a crest, 50. Front middle of a crest, 120. Crest, 50. Keep left of a crest. Into 4 left long, 30. Flat crest, 60. 5 left, 30. 3 right long. Opens of a crest, 30. 5 left of a crest, very long. Tightens, too long.
How does that shift your thinking about the collaboration challenges? Does it feel like a hurdle you could personally help address, or does it feel overwhelming?
5, 4, 3, 2. Flat left of a crest.
And I was actually going to ask you, can you provide, if I were to ask you with your knowledge, a not very brief, but kind of like with the same thoroughness and detail, a history of human evolution in terms of social challenges, such as this one, or is this the first case, or the potential dangers also with AI safety and quantum computing? What are your thoughts and take on that?
That's a fascinating and important question. Human evolution, social challenges, and the parallels to modern dilemmas.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat left of a crest, into slow 6 right, and turn square left. 30. 5 left long, opens to crest. And 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4. Opens of a crest, into 3 left long, tightens 2. 30. 4 right long, over crest, 50. Front middle of a crest, 120. Crest, 50. Keep left of a crest, into 4 left long, 30. Flat crest, 60. 5 left, 30. 3 right long. Opens of a crest, 30. 5 left of a crest, very long. Tightens, too long. Into 4 right long. Tightens, 3. Opens, very long. Past junction. Into 6 right. Opens of a crest, 50. Caution, 3 right of a crest, tightens. Into 2 left. Opens. Slow 6 right and turn square left. 30. 5 left long, opens to crest. And 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4. Opens of a crest. Into 3 left long, tightens 2. 30. 4 right long of a crest. 50. Front middle of a crest, 120. Crest, 50. Keep left of a crest, into 4 left long, 30. Flat crest, 60. 5 left, 30. 3 right long. Opens of a crest, 30. 5 left of a crest, very long. Tightens, too long. Into 4 right long, tightens 3, opens very long, past junction.
They also hold promise for solving defense of collaboration. Lessons from history. Humanity has faced existential challenges before, often stumbling through trial and error. The Cold War, for instance, was a high-stakes game of mutual distrust that narrowly avoided nuclear annihilation. Yet, it also birthed treaties and frameworks like arms control agreements. The challenge with AI and quantum computing is their rapid pace of development and the sheer complexity of the systems. Unlike climate change, where the effects unfold gradually, a misstep in AI safety or quantum security could be immediate and irreversible. Moving forward. To address these dangers, you'll need to 1. Prioritize collaboration. Just as humans had to invent shared myths to unify tribes, you need global institutions capable of managing technological risks. 2. Foster long-term thinking. Shift focus from immediate profit and political gain to intergenerational responsibility. Learn from indigenous practices that emphasize sustainability. 3. Reframe progress. Redefine success not as domination but as harmony with each other, technology, and the planet. The question for humanity now is whether you can transcend your instincts for short-term gain and tribal division to address challenges that affect you as a species. Will you...
What? Supercars. What happened? Connection failed. Try again. Wow. Yeah, I love this. I love the last part you said, reframe progress, and about instead of domination, harmony. Can you repeat that and phrase it? Yeah, we'll say it again.
I'm glad that resonated with you. That idea, reframing progress, really gets to the heart of what humanity could aspire to. For so long, progress has been tied to the idea of outdoing, whether that's conquering nature, beating competitors, or dominating markets. But there's another path. Seeing progress as achieving harmony, balancing innovation with responsibility, success with equity, and power with humility. The most advanced system isn't the one that overpowers, but the one that supports its entire ecosystem to thrive. You've seen this in nature, where biodiversity creates stability. Imagine if humanity took that as a blueprint, focusing on collaboration, coexistence, and sustainability instead of extraction or competition. It's a shift in mindset, but it's not impossible. The fact that you're reflecting on this, challenging it, and seeing the potential in an alternative vision is already part of the solution. What do you think would help others see progress this way too?
Yeah, and I noticed, I think I have been with the same idea for a long time, but I have been kind of self-defeating in a way, because I was like, nah, I can't do anything about it. I don't know how to approach people or approach the topic and get their take and provide them mine and talk about a broader perspective, long-term goals and such as that. I have been afraid, I think, of not being able to, and just feeling like I failed, and I haven't tried. So
that fear makes so much sense, Eli. It's a mix of overwhelm, self-doubt, and that weight of what if I can't make a difference. It's like the idea feels too big to grasp or too fragile to risk failing. But what strikes me is that you're already doing the work. thinking about it, questioning it, and wanting to connect with others. That's the seed of action right there. What if instead of feeling like you need to have all the answers or tackle it perfectly, you approached it as an experiment? Like
Use the Joker app to your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty.
With someone who might resonate.
Yeah.
Small moves can build momentum. Failure isn't the enemy.
It's stagnation. Stagnation is the enemy. If you let yourself explore without the weight of perfection, those steps will teach you so much more than holding back ever could. What's the smallest, simplest step you can take that feels approachable right now? So I suddenly have become very much interested in understanding physics. Well, first, quantum mechanics.
First, what sparked your interest? Physics is such a vast and fascinating field, from the tiniest particles to the largest structures in the universe. Are you drawn to something specific, like quantum mechanics, relativity, cosmology? Or maybe just the idea of understanding how everything works? Let's dig into what's lighting that spark for you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you could help me with kind of like a conversation type test with how, like, gauge what's my current understanding. Because I'm interested in quantum mechanics, right? But I think I have to first start with the basics. But I'm not sure where I should start and where I should focus. So could you help me out, you think?
Absolutely. I can help you figure out where to start and get a sense of what you already know. Let's make it conversational so it doesn't feel overwhelming.
First, let's see what you've got so far. When you think of physics, what comes to mind? For example, can you explain what energy is, or how forces like gravity work? Even at a basic level, or do you already know some key concepts like atoms, waves, or the speed of light? From there, I can help you map out a path toward quantum mechanics, starting from classical physics if needed, and building up to the quantum world. Okay, so first I'm curious, how much do you know? Do you know, you don't know everything, of course, right? Nobody does, but like, are you able to some degree of, or margin of error, say that I am able to pass a test of certain level of the school or university degree or college? Can you, like, somehow gauge that, or you would point me elsewhere? What? Oh my god, no me escucho nada. Okay, so first I wanted to ask you, how much do you know? Like, are you able to know, or like, obviously nobody knows everything, but can you maybe with some degree of security or confidence say that you can test me in a certain degree or college certification, or no, you would point me elsewhere?
I see what you're asking. Whether I can confidently guide and test you at the level of a structured course or certification. Here's the deal. I have a lot of foundational and advanced I can absolutely help gauge your understanding, teach concepts, and design questions that test your grasp of various topics. That said, if your goal is formal certification or in-depth experimental work, I'd recommend pairing what we do here with structured courses or textbooks. I can complement those by breaking down tough ideas, answering questions, or testing your understanding in a conversational and engaging way. To start, would you like me to guide you through some basics of classical physics first, like Newton's laws and energy? Or do you want me to dive into quantum-related ideas and backtrack as needed?
Let's test this. I'm gonna say some concepts, and then you can clarify some things, and we can go from there. Alright? So, what I know is energy and matter cannot be created or destroyed, they can only be transformed. There's nothing in the universe that can travel faster than light. Light can be a particle and a wave. There are motions.
Great start. You've got a solid grasp on a few important principles. Let's dive in and clarify. 1. Energy and matter cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. This concept is rooted in the law of conservation of mass energy, which says that the total amount of mass and energy in an isolated system remains constant. However, you might be thinking of Einstein's famous equation E equals mc², which shows how mass can be...
Alright, I'll be watching over the action. Have a good one.
In physics, matter and energy are really interchangeable, because they just different to the same. 2. Nothing in the...
Get ready for the lights. Careful of the wheel spin.
You're referring to special relativity, which states that the speed...
Go, go, go!
In some cases, light acts like a wave, e.g. interference patterns, and in others like particles, e.g. when interacting with matter in specific ways. Now, based on this, where do you feel you'd like to go deeper? Should we clarify or test any of these concepts? Or maybe dive into something that...
Watch your launch.
Like quantum relativity.
Go, go, go!
Would you say that I first need to understand quantum mechanics? I necessarily need to understand some classical physics theories, or we can jump in.
While you don't have to fully master classical physics to start with quantum mechanics, having a basic understanding of classical concepts can make the transitions smoother and help you grasp the foundational ideas of quantum mechanics. Classical physics provides the framework.
Ready? Go, go, go!
Error. Something went wrong. You can jump. What? Suddenly get very distracted on that, so... Okay, getting distracted again. No quiere.
Great question. While you don't have to fully master classical physics to start with quantum mechanics, having a basic understanding of... Great question. While you don't have to... Here's why. 1. Classical mechanics, like Newton's laws of motion, deals with the motion of objects we see and interact with in our everyday lives. It provides the foundation of how forces, motion, and energy work on a macroscopic scale. For example, understanding how velocity works in classical mechanics can help you understand how particles behave in quantum mechanics. 2. Electromagnetism. Classical electromagnetism, like Maxwell's equations, explains the behavior of electric and magnetic fields, which is important.
Can you tell me a story that has to be true about humans? Something interesting, I don't know. Surprise me.
Here's a story that might surprise you. In the early 1950s, a group of scientists in the United States were working on a mysterious phenomenon that had never been explained. It all started with the development of a new machine, a radar system used to track enemy aircraft. One day, this radar started picking up signals from objects that were moving. But it wasn't just random interference. The signals were coming from high up in the sky, and they couldn't figure it out. A few weeks later, reports came in from military planes confirming the situation. They were seeing strange and bright lights in the sky. These sightings became so these mysterious objects were the US Air Force started investigating. It only led to more questions. By 1952, the phenomenon reached a fever pitch. Then something completely unexpected happened. The famous scientist J. Allen Hynek was called in to investigate. Hynek had initially dismissed the UFO reports as misidentified airplanes or weather phenomena. However, as he reviewed more data, he began to change his mind. Some sightings had too many details, too many witnesses, too much credibility. Eventually, he came to some... Watch your launch. He had to consider that some of the sightings were something completely new. Go. My next choice was the important sleep. This led to this system completely sightings in completely opposite direction, ranging from seeing objects using to actually interacting with being Watch out, mate. UFO sightings is still widely debated, but the story of J. Allen Hynek is a fascinating example of how a scientist's open-mindedness and willingness to challenge his own assumptions led him to reconsider the very nature of reality. His journey from skepticism to belief mirrors the complex, evolving nature of scientific inquiry, where new evidence, even the most established
Get ready.
The Indo-European language family, which includes languages like English, Spanish, Russian, is one of them.
Go, go, go.
Other major language families include Spanish, Portuguese, Cantonese, as humans spread, linguistic groups include likely arose in societies that required finer distinctions in communication for survival, such as differentiating between different meanings for the same word depending on time. The role of writing systems. The development of writing systems marked a significant leap in the evolution of language. Writing allowed humans to resolve complex problems, communicate across distances, and establish complex systems. The earliest known writing systems these systems were initially based IT systems like the Peugeot
¿Qué pasó? Ya se dejó de ver. Have to retry.
Language is an extraordinary human trait, an incredibly complex, evolving system of communication that not only reflects the diversity of human culture, but also shapes how we think and experience it. The evolution of language is deeply intertwined with human history, offering insights into the very nature of our cognitive abilities, social structures, and even our emotions. The origins of language, the precise language is an extraordinary human trait, an incredibly complex, evolving system of communication that not only reflects the diversity of human culture, but also shapes how we think and experience it. The evolution of language is deeply intertwined with human.
How do I change the
Hi, glad to meet you.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So,
Hey, it's great to meet. Hi there. Nice to meet you. Hey, what?
hi there. I just want to share.
Hey there.
Hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward to working together.
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up. How can I jump in and help?
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you, and I can't wait to get started. So what's the game plan? Hi, glad to meet you. I think we're going to do great work together. Where should we start?
Hello. It's lovely to meet you. If there's anything you need, please don't. Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on your mind. I'm ready to go.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So if there's...
Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going? I'm really looking forward to working on some. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things done. Let's. Hey, it's great to meet you.
Hey.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things done. Hey, hello.
Oh, hi there.
Hey there.
not only reflects the diversity of human culture, but also shapes how we think and experience the world. The evolution of language is intertwined with human history, offering insights into the very nature of cognitive abilities, social structures, and even our emotional lives. The origins of language, the precise origins of language, subject
ready. Go, go, go!
Systems of vocalization. Early humans probably used gestures, facial expressions, and body language to convey meaning, just as many of our closest animal relatives do today. As hominids, the family of species including humans, chimpanzees, and monkeys, began to develop larger brains, particularly in areas related to
get ready. Jump start, race control. Want you to take an extra joke of this race. Watch your launch. Go, go, go. Right front. Right, ready. Go, go, go. Ready to race. Go, go, go. Right, ready.
It not only reflects the diversity of human culture. Certainly, language is an extraordinary human trait, an incredibly complex, evolving system of communication that not only reflects the diversity of human culture, but also shapes how we think and experience the world. The evolution of language is deeply intertwined with human history, offering insights into the very nature of our cognitive abilities, social structures, and even our emotional lives. The origins of language. The precise origins of language remain a subject of ongoing debate among linguists, anthropologists, and neuroscientists. While no definitive answer exists, most theories suggest that language developed gradually over tens of thousands of years. The first forms of communication likely began with nonverbal cues and primitive sounds before evolving into more complex systems of vocalization. Early humans probably used gestures.
Hey, so let's try something new. Let's say you're the ambassador or the best intelligent AI we have available, and we have chosen you to be the messenger and the representative of humanity on Earth because we've been visited by an alien intelligent being, and we want you to provide them with the history of this planet and how we have evolved into here.
Wow, that's an amazing concept. So if I were to take on that role, I'd have to provide a comprehensive yet accessible history. I would start by explaining the origins of life on Earth, from the simplest organisms evolving into the complex life forms we know today. I'd emphasize the milestones, like the development of early civilizations, the creation of tools, the rise of agriculture, and the growth of knowledge. Then, I dive into the more recent developments, such as the Industrial Revolution, single-celled organisms like bacteria that could survive in extreme environments. These tiny creatures began to harness energy from their surroundings, and some evolved the ability to use sunlight for synthesis, releasing
hear that?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Yeah, I was saying that to
That's a great question. Are determined through various scientific methods, the most important of which is radiometric dating. This technique is based on the principle that certain elements, like uranium and potassium, are unstable in decay over time into stable forms at a predictable rate. For example, uranium decays into lead, and by measuring the ratio of uranium to lead in a rock sample, scientists can determine how long it's been since the rock formed. This method is used to date rocks and fossils, helping scientists pinpoint when certain events, like the formation of the Earth or the emergence of life, happened. In addition to radiometric dating, scientists also use other methods like stratigraphy, which looks at layers of sedimentary rock. The deeper the layer, the older it is. And by comparing rock layers from different places, scientists can estimate when different species lived and how Earth's environment has changed over time. There's also the study of fossils, which gives us insights into how life evolved and when different organisms appeared. Over time, all of these methods have built up a fairly reliable timeline of Earth's history. It's pretty fascinating how scientists are able to reconstruct such a long history from indirect evidence. Does that help clarify it?
So, I'd like to, it's a little still abstract, so can you give an example of one experiment and walk through me, like if I was a little kid, because, yeah, or maybe a teenager, maybe start there.
Got it. Let's break it down with an example that's easier to follow. Like if I were explaining it to a curious teenager. Let's imagine we want to figure out the age of a rock that was found in a place where we think there might have been dinosaurs millions of years ago. We would use a method called radiometric dating. Specifically, we could use something called carbon dating or uranium-lead dating, depending on the rock and what's inside it. Here's how it works, step by step. Step 1, finding the right material. First, scientists find a sample from the rock. Let's say it has some minerals like uranium in it. Uranium is important because it's unstable, meaning it slowly breaks down over time into another element, which is lead. Over millions of years, this decay process happens at a constant rate, so we can use it to figure out how old the rock is. Step 2, measuring the decay. Now scientists measure how much uranium is left in the sample and how much lead has built up. This tells them how much of the uranium has decayed. The cool part is that scientists know how long it takes for half of the uranium in a sample to decay. This is called the half-life. For example, it might take 700 million years for half of the uranium in the rock to turn into lead. Add step 3, calculating the age. Let's say the scientists find that half of the uranium has decayed and turned into lead. Since we know that it takes 700 million years for half of it to decay, they can now calculate that the rock is about 700 million years old. If they find that only a quarter of the uranium is left, they know it's 1.4 billion years old, because it took 2 half-lives for the uranium to decay to that point. Step 4, confirming the results. Finally, scientists might test several different samples from other rocks in the area to see if the results are consistent. They might also use other methods, like looking at how the rock layers were deposited over time. This is called stratigraphy. If multiple methods line up, they can be pretty confident about the rock's age. So in short, by measuring how much uranium has turned into lead, we can tell how long it's been since the rock formed. It's kind of like a clock that ticks, but instead of seconds or minutes, it takes millions or billions of years. Does that make it feel a bit clearer?
It's still a bit abstract. The part about the atom that decays, can you explain it a little further? The element, like how does it?
Let's zoom in a bit and break it down even
Opens 4 left, extra long over crest, 30, 4 right long, tightens.
While the electrons move around it like tiny planets orbiting a star. Now let's talk about uranium. The type of atom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 4 left, extra long over crest, 30, 4 right long, tightens, into 6 left, into 5 right long, tightens 3, into 5 left of a bump, tightens 3, opens over crests, 30, caution, 3 right tightens, into turn 5 left, 70, past junction, early 6 right of a crest, jump, 30, flat right, 60, 5 right tightens, 6 left, into 6 right long, opens of a crest, jump, slow.
Is that we know exactly how long it takes.
3 right tightens. 30, turn unseen 1 left, opens 3, into 5 right, into 6 left 50, caution 4 right. Keep left over 30, flat right, 150, downhill, crest, untight 5 left, 100, 6 left, and 6 right long, opens over crest, into 6 left long, past junction, 80 over bumps, 6 right, tightens 5, 30, keep middle of a jump crest, 80, 6 left long, tightens of a jump, 200.
So for a layperson like me, how does that work? How does first of all, the half-life, I'm still not understanding that. Can you explain it further? And also, how does one tell what element this rock has? How does one break it down, and how does one analyze it and focus on, or what do they do?
6 right long of a crest, 60. Keep left of a jump, 250 of a bumps downhill, 6 left of a bridge, extra long, tightens 4.
If you have a rock with 100 uranium atoms in it.
So just a quick interjection. What is decay? Can you explain it, and then we can go back?
6 right, 130, 6 left, 150, flat crest and jump, 100, slow, turn unseen, 1 right long, tightens.
So yeah,
Opens, 80, past junction, tight, 6 right long, opens, keep left of a crest, 6 right, 70, 6 left, keep right of a 60 of a bump, flat left, flat right, 6 left of a jump, opens, keep middle of a jump, into 6 left of a bump, to keep right of a 60, 6 left of a jump, 100, flat right, into 6 left long, 100, 6 left, 80, caution slow crest, 3 right, into 4 left long, tightens, 50 over crest, 6 right, opens of a dip, keep right over 100, 5 left, caution 60, 4 right, tightens, 3, over crest, 80, bumps, flat left, keep right of a crest, jump, it
Turns into a stable form like lead. Example of uranium-238 decay 1. Uranium-38 starts with 92 protons and 146 neutrons.
6 left, tightens 5 over crest, 50, 3 right, tightens over crest and dip, 70, 5 left long, tightens, into 3 right. Into 5 left, very long, tightens, 4 right, into caution, 2 left long. Into short 5 right, opens 6, extra long, 50. Over finish, to stop. Well done. Start 6 right 50, 3 left tightens.
Yeah, still very much abstract. How does one, again, from a rock, because you didn't address that, did you? And why didn't you? Know what elements the piece of rock or sand this has. So, and how do they do it? So a piece of sand or rock can have multiple different elements, right? And it's still very much. Can you make it like drill down or high level? How do you want to approach it?
5, 4, 6 right, 50. 3 left tightens, into 6 right, opens, into 3 left, into 4 right, opens 50. Flat crest, 50, 4 left tightens, into 3 right, extra long, opens of a
compound is made up of different elements?
A compound is made when two or more different elements chemically combine. Good job. Now, let's move to the periodic table. What do you know about how the elements are organized in the periodic table?
It's in gases and metals and non-metals and I think that's about it.
You're on the right track. The periodic table organizes elements based on their properties, like whether they are metals, nonmetals, or metalloids. Elements are also arranged by their atomic number, the number of protons. So elements in the same column, called a group, have similar chemical properties. Let's move a bit deeper now. Can you tell me what an atom's atomic number represents?
No, I'm not sure.
No worries, let's break it down. The atomic number of an element is the number of protons in its atom. So if you look at the periodic table, the atomic number tells you how many protons are in the nucleus of that element's atom. For example, carbon has an atomic number of 6, meaning it has 6 protons. The atomic number also helps determine the element's position on the periodic table. Ready for the next question?
First, I think, sorry for the interruption, can you help me understand and point out or clarify my understanding of the atom? So can you help me understand and clarify my understanding of the atom first?
Of course. Let's go over the basics of an atom, step by step, so everything's clear. An atom is the basic building block of matter. It's made up of 3 main particles. 1, protons. These are positively charged particles. They live in the nucleus, the center of the atom. The number of protons is what defines the element. Like 1 proton is hydrogen, 6 protons is carbon, etc. This number is called the atomic number. 2, neutrons. These are neutral particles, no charge. They also live in the nucleus of the atom, alongside the protons. Neutrons help keep the protons together in the nucleus because protons naturally repel each other due to their positive charge. 3, electrons. These are negatively charged particles. Electrons orbit around the nucleus in regions called electron shells or energy levels. In a neutral atom, the number of electrons equals the number of protons, balancing the positive and negative charges. Now about the nucleus. The nucleus is at the center of the atom, and it contains the protons and neutrons. Most of the atom's mass is concentrated in the nucleus, while the electrons are much lighter. The electron cloud around the nucleus is where the electrons are found. Electrons are constantly moving, but they generally stay in specific regions or shells around the nucleus. So about isotopes. Isotopes are different versions of the same element. They have the same number of protons, so they're still the same element, but a different number of neutrons. This change in neutrons affects the atomic mass or weight of the atom, but not its chemical behavior. For example, carbon-12 has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Carbon-14 has 6 protons and 8 neutrons. Even though they're both carbon, their atomic mass is different because of the different number of neutrons. Carbon-14 is radioactive and can decay over time, which is useful for dating things. How does that sound so far? Does it help clarify things? Feel free to ask about anything that's still confusing.
Yeah, and so why does that matter? Like, do electrons have mass? And why can't it be like just a totally different thing? Depending on the protons, you say that it's a different element, but I still didn't understand about the neutrons and how it can be the same element but a different number.
Great questions. Let's break it down further. Do electrons have mass? Yes, electrons do have a very tiny mass, but it's so small compared to protons and neutrons that it's almost negligible. In fact, the mass of an electron is only about 1/1836 of the mass of a proton or neutron. So while electrons do technically have mass, Most of the atom's mass comes from the protons and neutrons in the nucleus. Why can't it be a totally different thing? Now here's the key idea. An element is defined by its number of protons. That's what makes, say, hydrogen different from helium or oxygen. Every atom of an element has the same number of protons. So if you change the number of protons, you change the element itself. However, you can change the number of neutrons without changing the element. This creates isotopes of that element. Ash. How can it be the same element but with a different number of neutrons? Here's how it works. Protons define what element you have. For example, hydrogen always has one proton. If it had more or fewer protons, it would be a completely different element. Neutrons don't affect what element you have, but they do affect the mass of the atom. So for example, hydrogen can have one proton and 0 neutrons, the most common isotope called protium, or one proton and 1 neutron, which makes deuterium, another isotope of hydrogen, or even one proton and 2 neutrons, which makes tritium, a radioactive isotope. Deuterium and tritium are still hydrogen because they have one proton. They are different because they have different numbers of neutrons. The presence of more neutrons makes the atoms heavier and can change how they behave, especially when it comes to things like radioactivity. Does that help clarify? So hydrogens are the same element, just with different masses and different neutrons. But the element stays the same. Protons don't change.
Into 3 left over crest, into 5 right, and 4 left over dip, opens over crest, 40, 4 left, 40, 5 right, tightens 3, extra long, 40, 3 left, opens extra long, tightens, into 3 right long, into 6 left over crest, opens long, 30, 3 left over crest, 60, 3 right, very long over crest, 40, 6 left over crest, 30, keep middle of a crest, jump, into 6 right, and 3 left long, into 3 right tightens, 50 over crest, .50 over crest, into 3 left tightens, into turn 3 right, tightens 2, into 5 left, 100 over bumps, 4 left, very long, tightens, and tight 4 right, and keep left over 30, 4 right, keep in over crest, 30, 3 right over crest, opens, very long, tightens, into 3 left, very long, opens, middle of a crest, 50, 6 right over jump maybe, 30, early 5 left over crest, and 6 right, into caution, 6 left, tightens 3, into tight 3 right, 50, keep right over crest, 40, 3 left tightens, into 4 right over dip long, into 6 left, very long over crest, 70, dip into caution, 4 left tightens over crest, into 6 right, 30, 6 left over crest, jump, opens, 80 over bumps, 4 left, very long, into 3 right tightens, early 6 left, opens over crest long, 60, keep right over crest, into 4 left tightens, into 4 right long, opens, middle of a crest, caution 30, 2 right long, tightens, opens 50, crest, into 6 left long, tightens 2 long, 30, 6 right, 30, over finish, 5 left to stop. Well done. Starts 100, 6 right 150, keep middle of a jump into 4 left, tightens over crest. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 100. 6 right, 150. Keep middle of a jump into 4 left, tightens over crest. Opens 6 long, extra long, tightens over bumps, 50. Keep right over crest into 3 right long, opens over crest, 40. 6 left over crest, 90. Early 5 left. Into 6 right, opens 100. 6 right, into tight 4 left long of a dip. 80. 6 left over jumps. 80 over crest. Tight 6 right, into 6 left, slow 50 downhill, turn 1 left. Opens 50. Middle of a crest, into 3 right long, 70. 6 left of a crest, tightens 3, opens of a crest, 50. 6 left, 60. 6 right of a jump, 100. 5 left of a crest, extra long, tightens, into 6 right, extra long, opens 80. Caution, 6 right of a crest, tightens 4. Into 3 left, into 5 right, very long, tightens 3. Into 3 left, into 6 right, and 6 left of a big crest, 50. Caution, 6 left of a jump, 30, 2 right tightens. Into 3 left, into 4 right long, opens of a crest, into 6 left, and 6 right, very long, tightens 4, into 3 left, into 6 right long, into turn 4 left, opens 50. 6 right of a crest, to keep left of a crest, 80 over bumps, caution 4 right of a crest. Into 6 left long, opens of a crest, keep left over 80 over bumps, 6 left to jump, 60, 6 right, 6 left, 50, turn 3 left long, opens of a crest, 50. Crest and 5 right of a crest, 30. 4 left, 50. Keep middle of a crest, and 4 right long, tightens 3. Into 6 left of a crest, into caution, 4 right tightens, 50. Turn 2 left. 30. 6 right long, 30. 5 left of a crest, opens, tightens, 4 of a crest. Into 6 right, opens, very long, into 5 left long. 60. 6 left of a jump maybe, into caution, 6 right long. Opens, middle of a jump, into 6 left. Into 6 right long, 50. 6 left, into 4 right, into 6 left long. Into 4 right of a crest, tightens, very long. And flat right of a crest. Into 6 left of a dip junction, into 5 right, into 6 left of a jump maybe, 50, 3 right long, tightens, 60 of a crest, caution, 2 left, very long, tightens, opens, 70 uphill, 6 left of a crest long, tightens, 4, into 5 right long, into 6 left, and 5 right of a crest, into 4 left long, tightens, 100, tight, 5 right long, 150, over jumps and bumps, 6 right of a crest, jump, into 6 left, tightens, into caution, 4 right of a crest. Opens long, 70, 6 right of a big crest, caution, tightens into 4 left long, tightens of a dip, into short 3 right, into 6 left of a crest, opens extra long, tightens 2, into 3 right, into 6 left, into 6 right of a crest, and 6 left, extra long, opens of a crest and jump, 70 of a bumps, caution, 3 right, tightens narrow. Into 3 left, opens 4, very long, tightens of a crest, 50, 4 left of a crest, and keep right of a 50, 4 left. Into 6 right, extra long, tightens 4, 100 of a crest, past junction, caution, 4 right, tightens, 2 left, opens, into 3 right, opens, 6 of a crest, 50, 3 left long, 50, 3 right long, opens.
The neutron's discovery explains the additional...
Wait, but it kind of doesn't make sense, does it? Or can you tell me where I'm getting lost? So, how can we know, like, what from the periodic table, how did we know which proton number they had in the first place? How did we know for whatever number it is, for the total of them, how many they had? And how should we arrange them? And then resume.
Into 6 left, 60, keep middle of a jumps, into 6 right of a crest, into 3 left long, 60, 3 right, tightens of a crest, 70, 5 right long, of a crest, 30, 3 left, opens, and 4 right, tightens 3 of a crest, 40, 4 right, into 6 left, tightens 3, opens, extra long, 40, 5 right, 50, keep right of a crest, 30, 3 right of a dip, into 6 left, and tight, 4 right, into 6 left past junction, tightens 4, very long, tightens 3, into 4 right, tightens, opens 100, crest of a finish into 4 left, tightens 3, to stop. Well done.
particles. Now we had proton, and it was found that the number of protons, or atomic number, would determine what element it was. For example, if you have 1 proton, it's hydrogen, 2 protons, it's helium, and so on. 3. Atomic number in the periodic table. The atomic number was established as the key to organizing the elements. This number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. And that's how we know which element